A simple turn-based roguelike where the roll of a dice controls everything, kind of. You roll the dice, that's how many spaces you can move, then the enemies roll and move towards you. So you take turns with the enemies. If an enemy gets within one space of you, you have to fight it. Scattered through the procedural levels are these cards you can collect and add to your deck, which have different stats and abilities and can be played against enemies in a battle. I'm thinking the battle sequence will be Pokemon style, kind of where you take turns attacking. So you can either roll a dice to see how much damage will be done with a basic attack, or you can play cards from your deck. So maybe there's an insta-kill card or a shield card, health card, stuff like that. The goal is to just build a deck and get as far as you can until you die. There's no meta progression, so when you die, you lose your deck, any other items, and will start completely over in a new dungeon. This isn't supposed to be a huge project. I'd like to finish it in the coming months, but I wanted to make a devlog series, so expect more of these as I develop the game. And if you have any suggestions, leave a comment. I'd love to hear your feedback. So I've only spent a couple days prototyping this out, so currently all I have is some procedural room generation and basic grid movement based on a random number between 1 and 16. That's going to be the dice. I got the dungeon generation from a Blackthorn prod video because I'm still very much learning about procedural generation. I like this way because it's kind of handmade and kind of random, so I can control it a bit. I can make a bunch of different room layouts, and some of these spawn points will spawn a wall and some of them won't spawn anything. So even with the handmade layouts, you can get some kind of randomness, and it's kind of different each time. There's a grid of rooms that spawn in a random direction until it hits the bottom, so there's one path to the exit, then the rest of the rooms just spawn randomly because they don't need to be a part of this path. All of these tiles are destructible, so maybe eventually I could add some bombs or something like that. So next I'm going to add some collision and just overall get the game in a more playable state. Let me know what you think of the idea so far. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.